Have you ever felt like what you're ready to manifest is always just out of reach? Like other people have the life that you desire, but you're stuck in the waiting room hoping to catch up? Well, here's the truth that you may not have heard before. You're not moving forward through time in a straight line. You're actually selecting what you experience in every moment, and then pulling those timelines towards you based on what you're being right now. The version of you who already has everything you want is a very real thing. It's not what would be considered a future goal. It's actually a current option, already available and already active. And today I'm going to show you how to collapse the illusion of time and pull that timeline into your now. Not someday, not eventually, but right now. Because the moment you shift who you're being, time stops being a delay and starts becoming a mirror to that new reality that you're ready to manifest as your experience. Recently, I posted a video about your future self sending you messages. The little nudges, patterns, and intuitive signals that are actually coming from a version of you who already knows how it all works out. If you haven't seen that one yet, definitely watch it next because it shows you exactly how those messages show up and includes a really powerful process to merge with that version of you. But here's something important to understand. That word future, it doesn't mean far away. That's just how the mind organizes things, like events on a timeline. Past, present, future, like train cars on a track. But your subconscious mind doesn't organize reality that way. It actually doesn't care about calendars or clocks. It organizes based on identity, emotion, and imprint. Have you ever had a moment where time felt strange, like a déjà vu, a dream that came true, or something that you manifested without knowing exactly how? Tell me in the comments. I love reading about the ways your inner self shows up, and it helps others in their journey as well. So what this subconscious timeline means is this. If your identity stays the same, your timeline stays the same. You could spend years trying to change your life, affirming, visualizing, doing all the right things, but if your subconscious mind, or your subconscious self-image, what some refer to as the self-concept, still believes you're the version of you who doesn't have it, that's the track you're going to stay on. Because the subconscious mind doesn't follow time. It actually follows repetition, and it follows who you believe you are. The most powerful people in the world aren't working harder. They've just remembered something that most people forget. The future isn't ahead of you. It's inside of you. Already encoded, already accessible, just waiting to be activated. You have unlimited choices and possibilities. This means all you really need to do is collapse the distance between who you think you are and who you're ready to become, who you've already become in another timeline. That's how and why you can feel the pull so strongly. Let's talk about the illusion that keeps most people stuck. It's the reason you can do all the right things and still feel like nothing's moving. Most people don't realize they're still waiting for permission. They tell themselves things like, once I get more confident, I'll go for it. Or once I have the money, I'll feel successful. Or once I see proof, I'll believe it's possible. But that's actually the opposite of how manifestation works. It's not proof that leads to belief. It's actually belief that rearranges the proof. And this is actually backed by something called the law of reversibility. The idea that if an outer effect can cause an inner state of being, then experiencing that inner state of being first can also cause the outer effect. Which means you don't have to wait for the proof. You can embody the feeling now and let reality rise to meet it. Your subconscious mind doesn't manifest based on what's real. It manifests based on what's familiar. So if the state that you're choosing is based on past patterns or familiar limitations, that's what your subconscious mind will continue to recreate. Not because it's true, but because it's known. If you've been rehearsing disappointment, scarcity, or even someday thinking, that's the timeline that your brain will keep looping you into. But when you create a new emotional imprint, a new inner set point, a new state of being, your outer world has no choice but to match it. It becomes subject to that state of being, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. This next part is not for passive listeners. It's designed to rewire you on a level that most people avoid, simply because it challenges the very identity that they've built their life around. But if you're ready, you're about to activate something your subconscious and your life has been waiting for. This process is going to rewire your subconscious mind by flipping the script entirely. You're not going to imagine your future from where you are presently. You're going to imagine right now from the perspective of your future self. And if you're ready, let's begin. Close your eyes and take in one deep breath, slowly and fully. And then exhale when it feels natural to do so. And just let the breath fall out of you like a soft sigh of permission, letting go of any thoughts or tension. And then you can begin breathing at a pace that's comfortable for you. And now I want you to imagine yourself sliding down gently, like you're sinking into a warm body of water. Maybe a hot spring or even a warm bath, just sliding down comfortably. And with each breath, you go deeper beneath the surface of your thoughts. Above you, there may be some noise or some motion, but down here it's quiet, comfortable, still, and expansive. And now every breath you take takes you lower into that stillness, surrounded in security and peace, until you're just floating in it, supported by it, deeply relaxed and deeply receptive. Just imagine that warm water surrounding you and comforting your body and your mind. And this signals to your brain that it's time to slow down and just completely let go, to begin shifting into that relaxed state that is the doorway between conscious intention and subconscious creation. And now maybe you want to breathe in again, deep and slow, each breath softening you. Each breath unhooks you from everything outside of this moment. The world's still happening out there, but you are happening here, where all of your power lies. Just let your body sink in, into stillness, into softness, into the feeling of being gently suspended between timelines. And just allow yourself to go completely quiet. And now I want you to imagine seeing yourself standing in a moment where everything that you've ever desired has already unfolded. Maybe you're in a home that wraps around you like safety. Maybe you're holding the hand of someone who feels like home. Maybe you're just walking past your reflection in the mirror and smiling because you've never felt more happy or healthy or free. Or maybe you're just at peace in a way that you never knew was possible. Just let this scene unfold slowly in your mind, frame by frame. And see the details, the way the light moves, the colors, the textures. Hear the subtle sounds. Maybe there's laughter, or a breeze outside your window, or even the way silence can feel alive. Feel the temperature of the room. Feel the fabrics on your skin, and even the rhythm of your breath. And maybe you can even taste the air, like success, like love, or like peace. This is the you who made it through, who trusted, who chose, who kept going even when it didn't make any sense. Just let yourself see through the eyes of this you, where everything you desire is already done. And if you have difficulty doing this, that's okay. You don't have to see it perfectly. Just feel your way into it. Even a subtle shift in emotion, or posture, or your energy is enough. Your subconscious mind will understand these things well. And as this you, I want you to feel the way they breathe. And just notice that for a moment. Feel the ease, the steadiness, the way each inhale feels like alignment. And now notice the posture of this you, someone who no longer carries the weight of doubt. And there's a calmness here, a quiet confidence, the soft, satisfying relief of knowing that it's done. And now is this you standing in this scene where everything you've ever wanted has unfolded before you. Maybe you can just let your body become the memory. Move this awareness through your spine, your shoulders, your hands, as if this version of you is writing itself into every cell in your body. Let your nervous system memorize this identity, not just as a moment, but as a home base. And to seal this in, while you're in this space, I want you to do something very simple. Gently place your hand on your heart, or even over your solar plexus, wherever you feel the strongest connection to this version of you. And just breathe into that space. And as you do, you can silently or out loud say, I claim this, I live it, and I return to it easily. Feel the warmth of your hand, the steady beat beneath it. That's your nervous system syncing with this new state of being. You can let that rhythm anchor this identity. Deeper, stronger, clearer with every beat. You don't need to force anything, just allow it to settle, as if it's always been yours, because on some level it has. And you're actually mapping a new internal reality right now. And your subconscious mind is listening, paying attention, and even ingraining it within you. Now from this elevated place, from this version of you who's already arrived, I want you to look back at this exact moment in time when you went into this visualization process. The version of you listening to this, sitting here, wondering, and observe what you notice as you are being the version of you who already has arrived. Maybe the person listening was overthinking. Maybe they were doubting. Maybe they were trying so hard when all they had to do was remember. And maybe they were much closer than they realized, because you already made it. You already got here. You already arrived. And from where you stand now, as this version of you who already arrived, looking back at the version of you who started listening here today, ask yourself this: what shifted back then that allowed me to receive all of this now? And just let the answer rise, not from your mind, but from somewhere deeper. It might come as a word, or an image, a sensation, maybe a knowing. Just trust whatever answer you receive right now. And now I want you to imagine that realization, that answer you just received, is forming a glowing thread, like a timeline bridge, between the you that you're looking back at then, that was listening, and the you now that's already arrived. This is your connection point, a timeline anchor. And you can grab this glowing thread now, holding it in both hands, feeling its vibration, its strength. And when you're ready, see how that realization has arrived to the version of you who's listening now, through this golden thread. See and observe how they can just feel that something has changed within them. Watch their reaction. How something appears as if it's landed in their body, in their mind, in their state of being. And now you, as the already arrived version of yourself, move your presence, your identity, down this golden flowing thread of realization to the version of you who began this process listening. Just see yourself doing that now. As if you're pouring your entire self, your wisdom, your knowing, your realizations, and your alignment back into them. Like a jolt of light, a coded message, a ripple collapsing through time, merging together, becoming both the one who has arrived and the one who is receiving. And let it change something. Let it click. Let it begin rewriting you from the inside out. Let the energy surge inward. Feel the timelines merge. The distance dissolve. Let the past collapse inward. And let the future land inside you. This is what it feels like to collapse time. And now I want you to anchor this shift. Say silently to yourself, or you can whisper it out loud if you'd like. This is who I am now. I have made this decision. My subconscious mind updates everything starting now. And maybe you can feel the new reality softening into place, like puzzle pieces clicking in, like an internal compass being recalibrated, like coming home to your real self. Breathe here, anchor here, and rest here for a moment longer as this integration takes place. You've just merged these timelines, and nothing inside of you can ever go back to how it was before. You've returned to your true self, pulled your true reality to you, and everything is already shifting to match that. Because you're actually rewiring your neural pathways in this moment. And when you're ready, you can bring your awareness slowly back to the present. Wiggle your fingers, roll your shoulders, and open your eyes. If something moved in you during this experience, maybe a shift you can't quite explain, or a feeling you've never fully felt before, I want you to capture it as a part of your new integration. I invite you to leave it in the comments. Describe the moment where something clicked or shifted for you. And you don't need to have the perfect language for it. Just share what wants to be spoken. Or you can just say, I shifted today, to solidify this process. And if you're ready to go deeper, to rewire your subconscious identity at the level where timelines bend, I've left something for you in the pinned comment below. And trust what brought you here today. Those little nudges from the version of you who is ready to show you how to live are already showing up in quiet, synchronistic ways, guiding you toward everything that you've been asking for.